I had a very bad car accident in December of 2021. And with the car accident, my life turned upside down, my car turned upside down. And I asked myself, I'm alive, and what am I going to do with my life? Now that's the kind of time when you have to look deeply into yourself and also be able to deeply see the world around you and understand what brings you joy, what brings you meaning to your life. And that's a very difficult question to explore on your own. I think Leadership Westchester it brings you a circle of friends who are willing to be open, willing to be vulnerable along with you, and willing to explore the question about what brings me joy and what brings me meaning in my life. When I looked at the name Leadership Westchester, okay, it's going to teach us under these circumstances, this is the way you behave. This is what you need to watch out for. Almost like a checklist of things you have to do under different circumstances. It was very mechanical. It was, you do this, you do this, you do this. And after Leadership Westchester, it's all about being. It's not about doing. It's about the kind of person I want to be when I lead, when I influence, when I inspire. It's about the other person that I am with, that I want to bring on together with me. It's always about the sense of we are in this together, we are doing something together, and I want to hear your voice. I want to listen, and I want you to hear my voice, and I want you to hear me. So it's both about I see you, you see me, I hear you, you hear me, and it is about us. For me, the world is, we all have very different lived experiences, and we have very different ways in which we want to live our lives. Well, going through the program, what really surprised me was how far I came with my own ability to see deeply into myself and to see deeply into others.
Most of us don't believe that we have this power inside, right? And it takes a program like Leadership Westchester and a teacher like David to help us unlock it.
I think you lead from who you are. And if you want to be a good leader, you have to figure out who you are. And in order to do that, you need to slow down and take some time to think.
Getting past your limiting beliefs is really the hardest process of all. I guess fear, confidence in yourself. These are things that prevent us from taking the next step. And how do you get over fear? How do you get over or develop confidence? It's somewhat an amorphous thing, but it can only come from trying.
It's easy to sort of sleepwalk through part of your life, and when you things seem to be going well, you're sort of ticking all the boxes as far as where you're supposed to be and the different stages you're supposed to be sort of meeting in your life. And we don't often get the opportunity to stop and really ask the question, is this what I want to be doing? Is this what I'm meant to be doing? Did I actively choose this?
I now realize that leadership is not a sole post on a door. It is not a title. It is the actions of a person who mentors and guides and nourishes the qualities of others to achieve the same goal, a common goal.
I don't even know how to explain it. How am I a leader? How do I bring the best in people, or the best in myself to bring out to people?
Leadership, isn't cookie cutter, and it's not a recipe for it. So I think that your Your authentic self and what you bring to the table is what makes you a leader.
I just want to throw some words out there. Leadership Westchester was transformational, monumental, right on time, honest, emotional, and most importantly, life-changing. So if there is someone out there that has ever thought about wanting to experience all of that in one session, Leadership Westchester is one of the most dynamic programs that you could ever be a part of. Don't worry about the time commitment. Don't worry about how much time you think your boss is going to allow you to have off. And if you're not employed and you want to be a part of this, this is the place to be.
When you think of leadership or you think of building connections, I always thought of it in a very corporate professional way, but now I definitely understand that how I show up at work is how I show up at home and how I show up for my friends and my community. I'm a mom, I have a full-time job, I have a family, I have a community, and I, before this program, was just going through all of those activities, showing up, but not really thinking about how I was showing up. So for me, it's been just such an opportunity to figure out really who I am and how I want to be.
Showing up as a leader is all about presenting yourself as you are.
Because it's the premise of the program. It's leading from within. And if you aren't authentically you, then really you're not a leader, because leadership is not about a position. It's really who you are.
As one of the youngest participants in Leadership Westchester, I'm only 23. I had a hard time envisioning in my life how I could be a leader and how I could hang amongst people that are significantly older than me. And throughout this course, I've learned that really just diving deep into yourself is what makes you a good leader.
It's hard to explain, but it's not hard to experience.
I truly believe that anybody could benefit, but I think the only requirement is the openness, the ability to say that I'm going to be vulnerable because I want to get everything that I can out of this program. What makes it important is because that's the only way that you will be able to grow, right? I think most of us are not able to be vulnerable and show up as our authentic selves.
My main reason for applying to Leadership Westchester is because I wanted to find a village for myself. I had just got a big promotion in a company that I've been with a long time, and I really needed to be surrounded by like-minded people to help me in this new walk that I was on. So I wanted to find my village.
I applied to Leadership Westchester in the hopes of becoming a better me, in the hopes of bringing about change, I thought within the community at large, but I think what has happened is it's happened within me, and I hope that I will lead from within.
I don't know. My mentor said, you have to do it. She wasn't very clear as to what the program really was, but she had a lot of faith in me. And she's somebody that wants me to become the best that I can become. And she knew, she's been through the program and she knew that this was gonna be beneficial. It is the best decision that I have ever made.
It's been tough, but I've liked it. It's been tough. I'm gonna be honest. It's been a tough journey. It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of soul searching. It's been a lot of uncomfortable, situations and conversations and self-discoveries, but I wouldn't trade it.
Easy, hard. Leadership Westchester being easy or hard is relative to every person and what they have going on in their life. I didn't find it to be hard at all. Because I would look forward to the readings, I looked forward to the classes, I looked forward to the assignments. So I think that, and it's something that I tell students when I work with students, is that, something being easy or hard is relative to how much you like it. So I really love the program, so I find it to be very easy.
So for me, this class allowed me to fully embrace all the weirdness and quirkiness about myself. I am able to now stand my ground in terms of saying no to things that don't align with me. I think that people should apply for this program if they're ready to focus on themselves for the next 9 months, if they're ready to seek a change, if they feel like they might have somehow forgotten their voice and they need to reclaim that voice, it's an excellent opportunity to really just learn about yourself.
People should think about doing Leadership Westchester. I think even if they think they're not a leader, because I think for most of my professional life, I didn't think of myself as a leader. So if you don't think of yourself as a leader, maybe you're the exact person who should take the class, because everybody is a leader, and it really helps you stop and think and assess what does it really mean to be a leader, and it's different than most of us think what we think a leader should be. My favorite part of Leadership Westchester is really the people that are in the program and getting to meet and have not just conversations, but good conversations and deep conversations with people from all around Westchester County, and really getting to know who they are, what they're doing in the county, who they are as individuals and people, and just starting to build those relationships.
Well, those who should consider the program are those who want to lead, and that can be corporate leader, that could be a community-based organization, someone who just works within their community without a title, without fanfare, but someone who wants to really make a difference and wants to learn the strategies to make that happen.
I don't think I applied to Leadership Westchester. Leadership Westchester found me at the right time.
What has it been like being part of LW25?
It's just been amazing.
One of the most transformative experiences.
LW25 has been one of the most transformational acts that I have ever done in my life.
24 more family members, 24 more people that I've built and grown with.
It's been great being a part of LW25.
LW25, being a part of that group is the best.
It's a community, it's a family.
LW25 is extraordinary.
Being part of Leadership Westchester 25 is sort of like being part of a really cool kids club.
We are all incredibly different, all walks of life.
Fostered a sense of friendship and respect.
It's a special group, and everyone is really, really welcoming and open, and I've learned a lot from every person.
However these people were selected, you hit the jackpot, because this class is all rock stars, all authentic, all inspirational people.
Whatever they do in the application process, David and the Leadership Westchester group really clearly select people that are ready for the program.
And we've all grown. I think that's also the exciting part, just to see the development of others and the growth of others through this process. We're not a graduating class, we're a family. And I'm very, very, very proud to be a part of that.
What has it been like being part of LW25? It's been awesome.
Leadership in one word to me is
influence,
authenticity,
guidance,
empowerment, openness,
collaboration,
It's authenticity.
It's authenticity.
Contribution.
Showing up.
courageous,
Empowering.
Commitment,
Being inspirational.
Vision.
Authentic.
Authenticity.
It's challenging.
Empowering.
Collaboration.
authenticity,
Being authentic.
leadership in one word to me is self.
I would say that if this has caught your attention even a little bit, or if someone has recommended it to you, absolutely do it. Give it a chance. I am here because someone recommended it to me. I didn't think much of it in the beginning. I figured it was going to be another workshop, how to, and it's been completely different, and it has opened my eyes.
My name is Linda Bagley,
Jill Bradshaw Soto,
Mia Pergolisi,
Iskra Hernandez,
Justin Arrow,
Marion Henson,
Don Mayersky,
Nora,
Sandhya Subbarao,
Caitlin Phillips,
Nino Pesh,
Christina Coleman,
Tahima Grant,
Daniel Adams III,
Josie Finizio,
Althema Goodson,
Maria Camilla,
Lindsay Mortimer,
Patty Colombo,
Suzanne Gardos,
Jessica.
Leslie Mazzata,
Lillian Wu,
Joe Pisamenti,
and I am
Leadership
Westchester.